Welcome back to the my vlog of building my house in Ubon, Ratchathani. As the title suggests, this covers day 250 to 258. You're going to have a look at the lean-to I have built over the water tank you can see there. Fence separating Mama's house to this house, and also how the outdoor shower is going on. What you're seeing there is the lean-to I was having built up. We've actually made changes after that. Kind of when we saw it get that far, we thought, oh, it's looking a bit out there. So we had those 3 poles near the path removed and got them to attach it to the roof line, which makes a lot more sense. It's still fairly large, still a lot bigger than what I thought it was, but a lot more aesthetic, I think is the word we might use. You can see the guys working on it here. So the whole idea was to cover the water tank. We'll put washing machine in there and some area to dry clothes as well. So this came out a lot better. It doesn't look nearly as intrusive as what it was going to look like. So pretty happy with that. My apologies as this vlog goes on because I'm all over the shop here. I go from this to the fence to the shower back to this again. So it's just my lack of care about editing. So please tolerate that and just enjoy. There you can see they've put the colour bond on there, so we've moved forward a fair whack here. These guys, good bunch of workers, friends of Waz's family, do a good job, keen, reasonably priced, so everything you possibly want. I will say that the contractors we've found ourselves to do any work outside the house have been a lot better than the builders we use. Now, I'm not saying the actual people doing the building work were no good, but these guys just seem to come in at a better price and have a bit better skill set, I reckon, anyway. So this is just from the block next door, which if I win Lotto next week, I might buy that block next door and put the swimming pool in there. But that's got to rely on me winning Australian Lotto, $1 million Wednesday night. I could cope with that. We'll see how we go. That's a pole which we'll put a light on top of. It'll be a bit higher than that. I do actually have vision of that, but I forgot to include it in this vlog. So maybe another time I'll show you what the place looks like outside. This is early fence between Waz's Mama's house and our house. Get a bit better idea of how the fence is going later on in the video, but that just gives you some idea of what it looks like. Again, contractors. This actually guys contractors that did the gate for us. The front gate and the front fence, which I'm pretty happy with that. They worked pretty solidly on that and weren't overly expensive. There's another shot of the water tank. As I said, I'm all over the shop here, so forgive me for that. Just as I said, I don't put a lot of work into my editing, so that'll be all right there. But I think this has turned out a pretty good area. I'm pretty happy with this now. I was trying to get vision of how they attached it to the roof line there, but you can't see it. But that looks all right to me. Undercover, keep the water tank a little bit cooler so we won't have hot water 24 hours a day. Sitting in the sun all day. Moving down, you can see the framework. Oh, there's the light. So yeah, that's completed one of the light we put in there. They call them a UFO light, I think. So they're pretty good. Reasonably priced, bought from Lazada, as is most other things I buy around here. So this is the framework they put up for me for the outdoor shower. Put a pole up there, bought that from Lazada as well. Got to figure out how I'm going to drain that. I'll get more into that later on. So this is where we bought the thatch for going around the outdoor shower. 25 baht a length, which is pretty good, and 200 baht to deliver. So it's not bad. Oh, look, we're back to the fence again. So that's how the fence is coming along. Apparently I'm going to paint this. A bit surprised Woz is letting me loose with a paintbrush. My old man used to have nightmares if he knew I was painting anything around the house. I haven't told that to Woz, so we'll get on that. Just need the gate to be completed now. The guys weren't there today. Probably had too much locale yesterday. Who knows? But that's okay. No rush to that. There's initial putting up. I'm just hanging that stuff up with cable ties, which you can see sticking up there. I think it's the easiest way to do it. So I think further down the video I've done a bit more to nearly get it finished. Also put some along the concrete fence there, but I need to get hold of a power drill, hammer drill. Mine is working no good, but Was says her nephew has one we can borrow, so once I get hold of that, I'll start doing some more. Looks a bit untidy, but untidy is me. I think untidy is my middle name, so as I said, need to get something down there. I think that's pretty close to the end of the video, so no, it's not. A bit more, maybe a bit more. I'm not sure where we go. Anyway, I need to figure out how I'm going to drain the water. We'll get something on there, sort something out like that. So now I think I'm getting close to the end of the video, so I'll thank you for watching, and we've got brick paving going in the next couple of weeks, so that could be the title of the next video, brick paving being installed. Thank you for your time. Have a good week. Bye-bye.